All right, welcome back to another episode of the Bad Batch Bourbon Bros, where we'll be pouring bourbons, sharing stories, and shaping sounds. I'm David.
And I'm Vinny.
And this is episode 9. We almost to 10, Vinny. What we gonna do?
Ooh, we gotta have a little celebration this time. Which
we have a special guest of Alfredo.
Yeah.
Prop him up.
Yeah, give him a chair, give him a microphone. He makes some good noises. We heard him.
Give him a bone.
Yeah.
Me and Vinny took a very, very fun trip this past couple of weeks ago now, right? Mm-hmm. And we have a special gift coming.
Yes, we do.
As a result of that
hand-picked gift.
Yeah, so stay tuned. Come back in on the 10th episode, and you have a little treat. But today, we are doing something a little different, once again, on the Bad Batch Bourbon Bros. Today, we're trying a rye, which I hate rye. But Vinny assured me that this was going to be worth my while, right? So this is Willet. Now, we have another Willet brother up there that didn't do too well in the taste test.
I didn't assure you anything. I said we were going to taste this to see how it is compared to that. So I'm not putting my name on this yet. But this was a good gift from our buddy Anthony that we went on the trip with.
Let's get to the best part of this show.
Yes.
The taste test. All right.
All right.
Here goes the cork. Ooh,
It's good.
That was a good cork pull.
It's a long cork.
It fought you too.
It did. I was struggling. I was scared I was going to have to hand it over to you. It's like a bunch of guys going after a pickle jar.
Yeah. Give it here.
Should I give it a couple seconds to air?
Let it air out a little bit. Give it a little nose. What are you hearing over there? Yeah, got some good stuff going on.
It does smell pretty good.
You're supposed to go. Ooh. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
That is good. So what do we know about this bottle that we're about to try? Is there anything written or no? It's a small batch family estate from Willet.
Yes, it says family estate bottled small batch rye aged in hand selected white oak barrels for 4 years, bottled at cask strength. So it's 54.8% by volume, so 109.6 proof.
All right.
It says Willet Straight Rye Whiskey, rare release, handcrafted in Kentucky.
All right. Well, it's coming from Kentucky, so it's got to be doing something right. Mm-hmm. Ooh, I like that sound. Mm-hmm. That sound. All right, thank you, my brother.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. That's some good sound right there.
That's a good pour.
Good reverbs.
Mm-hmm.
Give it a little swirl. Now, that color on there it's not as dark, so I like this gold color, though. Mm-hmm. It's like liquid gold.
Yeah.
Or a society of such.
Yeah, it's not overly dark, but it's not like a real see-through, so you know
it's
you're
not
getting
pale.
something. Yeah.
Right. It's sort of like a good color for whiskey, if you ask me. Make sure you get it in both nostrils.
Mm-hmm. You keep the mouth open. Sometimes it helps.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I like that smell.
It's mild, but you can tell it's there. It's waving hi to you.
Hello. Then you go back and say,
hello.
How are you?
Come
Then
back
you go
again and
back
say
up
hello.
and say, quite well.
Shall we?
Yes,
Thank you very much.
Cheers,
Cheers, brother.
Put it in the mouth the way I showed you. That's it. Big mouthful. That's it. That's good. That's great. Now keep it there. Keep it in the middle of the tongue. You'll see the intenseness of the flavor. Keep it there. Keep it there. Keep it there. And swallow and then take a big deep breath. Wait for it. Wait for it. Big deep breath. That's it. That's it.
It's warm.
It is warm. Now, I like this rye because it doesn't give me that spicy flavor. Mm-hmm. Most ryes give me like a spice, almost like a Captain Morgan.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
This rye here gives me the thought of whiskey.
Yeah.
actual bourbon.
Yes, I agree.
It's like a bourbon whiskey type of. I mean,
Bourbon rye.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, that's a good. I like that. It's the flavor has a little spice to it to me, but it's not overpowering.
Yeah, like if you let it hit your tongue, the full tongue, you'll get a little bit of that spice, but it's nowhere near what regular bourbon. I mean, what regular ryes are.
Yeah.
Ryes. That's why I don't like rye.
Yeah.
It's because of that spicy. But this one doesn't have a big spice to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is good.
Yeah. Thank you, Anthony.
Thank you, Anthony.
Let's see again. What's this? This is our Willet Straight Rye Whiskey, a rare release, handcrafted in Kentucky. Okay. Small batch. Now, what is small batch?
A small batch whiskey is produced in a limited quantity from a select group of barrels. We're emphasizing quality, individuality, and unique flavor profile over mass production. There is no strict federal definition for the small batch process, so the exact number of barrels varies significantly by producer, ranging from as few as 2 or 3 to potentially over 200.
Oh, wow.
So it's a marketing tool that signifies artisanal attention to the blending process and a more curated tasting experience for the consumer. So it could be a bunch of phooey.
Yeah.
Or it could be something
good. But it's all got to do with the amount of barrels you produced. Huh?
Mm-hmm. They conveniently don't say.
Yeah. They're just throwing it out there. So, which brings me back to a thought that I was having, right? As if it goes with the small batch community where it's like, hey, let's just say something so we can be cool. It really doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
So, I ride motorcycles. I don't wear a helmet. Whatever. And I don't wear a helmet because I was driving past maybe a storefront when I first started riding. And I looked over and I was like, man, I look cool. Until I got to this big helmet on my head. So at that point, I was like, I no longer wear helmets. What length are you going to go to look cool?
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Like, what risks are you willing to take to be like, hey, I know this is wrong, but I look cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, not wearing a helmet on a motorcycle might not be
For the sole purpose of looking cool.
for the sole purpose of looking cool.
Yeah.
And knowing that the job that both of us have.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad you're saying all that I'm thinking so I don't have to tell it to you. So what kind of helmet did you have? Was it like one of the full
It's a
face?
full face. Then I went down to like the little no face.
Yeah.
And then the half helmet. And
Still
after a
wasn't-
while, I was like, I'm done.
You were slowly, I would say graduating,
Shedding.
but whatever. Shedding, yeah.
I was slowly shedding helmets. And so like at some point, it was like, okay, this helmet I can do. This one makes me look, I can accept this cool. But it's not protecting me at all.
Right,
At this
right.
point,
Yeah.
it's like a beanie.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, just don't fall. I wear a bandana.
Oh, good. So the cloth can get into the wounds.
It's like packing it while it's happening.
Yeah. Active tourniqueting.
There you go. It's an active tourniquet. When you get there, just tighten up the knot.
I'll be all right.
I'm okay. Yeah, you're doing great, buddy. But back to the question.
Yo, yeah.
What
What
limits
links?
are
Okay.
you willing to go to stay cool?
So when I used to ride, I always wore a helmet, but I would slack on my. I wouldn't wear like the
All
protective.
leather.
I would wear just my flannel and my jeans or like something cool looking.
Yes.
Yeah.
the
So
whole point.
I agree. Like a helmet only. Like if you're really getting into an accident, like a real accident, the helmet's gonna do some, but you're gonna be a mangled mess. So.
Yeah. I'm going to be a head.
Yeah.
Mr. Howard, your body is no longer useful, but you still have a head.
Yeah. They got you in a tank.
Thanks. We were able to save your head. Now you know you're a vegetable.
Yeah. Now you look like Mr. Potato Head.
That's a good helmet you had on. What was that?
Yeah. You could be their salesman.
It pans out on me as the commercial goes on.
Yeah.
And to be clear, I don't ride like the street bikes or
Yeah.
the fast bikes.
Yeah.
So I'm just on a cruiser. I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm not whipping through cars or
Yeah.
anything.
Splitting lanes and all
yeah,
that.
my ride here was just like, doo-doo-doo. Little birds passing me up.
Yeah.
You need a helmet.
Yeah. They're spinning around.
So if you guys are watching this, it's Monday Night Football and the Lions are playing. And they're playing Minnesota, right? Or Ravens.
so.
Ravens.
Yeah, Ravens.
They're playing the Baltimore Ravens.
Is it home or away?
It's away. They are in Baltimore right now, which is just a baby Detroit. Have you ever been to Baltimore?
No, I've heard very bad things about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
They are accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah, Baltimore is not holding any. They're not doing any. The downtown area is just like Detroit downtown area. It's thriving. They're starting to do more things, but you go outside of that little empowerment zone, and it's right back to
Yeah. The suburbs of Detroit.
yeah. So I was like, oh, okay. So we're playing the Ravens. Now, I used to love Ray Lewis when I was growing up. That was my guy. Ray Lewis, he was just out there. He does what do you call that? Motivational speaking now.
Okay.
And I can see him motivating somebody. Just he used to do the pregame talks, and I would be like, I'm ready to play
Getting
now.
fired up. Yeah.
Put on some shoulder pads and sit in the living room and watch the game.
Yeah. Put me in, coach.
If you need me, I'm here, Ray.
Have you ever listened to one of his motivational speeches?
Just little clips,
Yeah.
like little shorts and stuff. But it was
Yeah.
I mean,
How much is some guy going to tell me?
yeah.
Yeah.
You can give me great analogies.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the only. Now I did used to like to watch this one guy, Eric Thomas, E.T.
Okay.
He's a motivational speaker or whatever, but he's like real aggressive with it. And I've always had one saying that he said that I've lived by, I guess. Well, not lived by, but just kept in mind. And it was those who say they can't and those who say they can are both right. And I always thought that was a real good
I've heard
saying.
that before.
Yeah. So I always thought that was real good. I kept that, be like, hey, if I say I can't do it, then I'm right.
Yeah.
If I say I can do it, I'm right. So I like to keep that in mind sometimes when I'm trying to accomplish some goals. But other than that, I doubt if I could ever pay somebody $50 to yell motivational stuff to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was always funny. Me and another guy I used to work with used to talk about how we could come up with the best gimmicks because like none of those guys know you, right? So
Yeah.
how are they going to motivate you?
Yeah.
To get you to where you need to be or whatever. So you just come up with like cliches. And we used to it was like an ongoing joke. And we would sometimes just walk into the kitchen of the firehouse like we're doing the show, a motivational show or whatever. But it was one thing, he was like, man, if we actually really did this, I would start the show and whatever, let's say it's $50 to get in or the show or whatever, you go out there and you like pick 5 guys or 5 people just right off the rip. Be like, this isn't for you. You can have your money back. Just leave.
Okay. Yeah.
And then like they get up and leave. Now everybody else think they really exclusive. They all tuned in. Now. It was
like
just
that.
like a bunch of little gimmicks to confuse people.
That's like being a boss and like firing like a new boss and firing somebody on your first day just to
Yeah.
kind of establish dominance.
I think terrorists use that same plan, right? They go in there and shoot one person. Like, all right, y'all listening now? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Where you want this plane to go? Oh.
It was an inside job. So
That's the good thing. Okay. Where are you with conspiracy theories?
I like to entertain them in their own realm because I feel that nothing, like, there's so much shady stuff and so much like nonsense going on with the government that, like, there's got to be some stuff that isn't straightforward.
Right.
So I can entertain the idea because it's like there's nothing beyond it, but also, like, what does it matter what I believe?
So that's where I am, right?
Yeah.
It's like, what is this conspiracy doing to change my life? Like,
Yeah.
did we go to the moon?
Right. We didn't.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But like the technology now, right? Or I say the conspiracy theories war chest is so huge now.
Yeah.
It's becoming a harder lie to keep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And now that everything is publicized and everything is recorded and
Yeah.
people are telling their own, like, telling on themselves in whatever form, they're on a podcast here this week and then they say something here this week or whatever.
Yeah, they doing fact checking
Uh-huh.
so well now that it's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
If you went, why are you wearing red shoes here, but you didn't wear red shoes here?
Yeah.
Whatever conspiracy theory.
Uh-huh.
But it's funny because it's one, I already have my authority on what's going to govern my life and what's going to make a difference or whatever. Two, it's funny to see people like really fight for these conspiracy theories. Like,
Yeah.
you don't believe me?
Gotta believe it.
It's like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I wasn't even. What year did they go to the moon? Supposedly
60 something? Yeah.
Wasn't even born.
Right. Like, what does it
Yeah.
matter to me? Yeah.
Didn't go back.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? But like, and half of the people that's doing the conspiracy theory is like the bratty kid that keeps messing with the magician. Like the one kid at the little kids party, and he like, oh, you cupped that behind your hand, or you palmed that ball, or whatever.
Or he runs behind him and reveals whatever he's trying to hide.
He pull the sheet down.
Yeah.
And everybody else is like, hey, I felt good when I thought they went to the moon.
Yeah.
Some old dude sitting in a rocking chair. What? It didn't happen. My whole life's a lie.
Yeah. Strokes out.
But I do go down the rabbit hole with conspiracy theories.
You can entertain it for 15, 20 minutes. Like, yeah.
Mon frere.
Yeah.
I'm talking hours.
Yeah.
I'm all over the place. And
What do you have a favorite that you like to just, or like that you either doesn't necessarily believe, but just you enjoy, like how deep it goes?
so, I guess my favorite conspiracy theorist is when they're breaking down maybe like the Illuminati. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
they go into that whole secret societies running the world or whatever. And this is how you can tell which one is one of them. And I'm like, do it matter? Like Beyonce and Jay-Z, if they're ruling the world, is not messing with you, Terrence.
Yeah.
I think you safe at Home Depot making sure that the electrical supplies are on the shelf. They're not coming after you.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not in the world where they even know to mess with me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And whatever else is going on, we already know that's not going to really affect me or whatever. It
Yeah.
might.
Whatever secret society is, like, is not gonna, has no power stance against.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not coming, though. They're not coming. That was like the anthrax thing I said last week. It was like, Miss Williams, Saddam Hussein do not know who you are.
Yeah.
He's not sending you anthrax
Yeah.
in an envelope to say here.
Yeah.
Somebody messing with you. Open the envelope. Stop calling the fire department.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was mine. The Illuminati is always funny. But it's interesting. Let's
I got a little away from the mic, so that might be it.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to try with our ice ball now.
Yes. Yes. Why, thank you, my brother.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I like that. Mm-hmm. I feel like this ice the ice is going to open it up a little bit.
Yeah.
It's almost like when on the tour they give you the little drop of water to open it up a little bit.
Yeah.
I like the ice.
Me too. I usually, if I'm enjoying it, like rather than just tasting, if I'm enjoying whiskey, I'd go with ice for sure.
As well do I.
Yeah.
Now, how do you feel about leaving your whiskey in the refrigerator?
I guess I don't. I like the idea of doing like a batch cocktail, like a batched old fashioned, and leaving that in the fridge or the freezer even. I guess I don't really have any thoughts about it, but I don't do it.
Right. I used to do it. I used to do it a lot. Like I never liked warm alcohol.
Yeah.
Right. And I think that started because I started with beer.
Yeah.
Right. And so I always wanted it to be cold.
It should be cold. Yeah.
Right. So, but as I gotten older and as I've gotten more wise about bourbon,
refine your palate.
Yes. The refrigerator does something to it. It's not good. It almost spikes it. Like it hurts when I drink it out of the freezer. Yeah. Like just take some cold whiskey one time. It's not fun.
Okay.
It's not fun. It's like eating an icicle. Like just dropping it.
Okay.
It hurts going down like a sharp feeling for me. But who knows? All right. Let's see. Let's see what the Willet has done with its small batch. Cheers.
Cheers, buddy.
So that hit me nice, but then it finished bad for me.
It got a little spicy at the finish.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, it opened up those spices.
See?
If it will reverse on you, man.
It loaded me in. But like when I first drank it, it was good. Like when I first took the sip.
Yeah.
But then when I took it down, it wasn't.
Once it hits like the back of your tongue, like those two, yeah. So going back to the Lions, so we're playing tonight against the Ravens. Did you? I'm sorry, you said it's home or away? Away.
It's away.
Away.
It's away.
So we're going to be watching that together.
Yes.
We just went to a very, very good Lions versus the Chicago Bears, and we swept the floor with them.
Yes.
Gave Ben Johnson a what for?
He realized that he's messing with a grown man.
Do you see how fast he walked off the field?
He did. He didn't want to say nothing to anybody.
He shook two hands and he was out of there.
I wonder how that leaving was. You know what I'm saying? Like I wonder if they were like, yeah, it's time for you to branch out, go on. We're not gonna pay you what you really deserve. But, or was it a little bit?
I don't know anything really about it.
Yeah, they kept it real quiet.
But like the way that it was perceived, even one of the touchdown dances was one of. Do you see that? Was one of his plays, and they were ragging on him.
Yeah, you know what? Now that you say it like that, it would. Yeah,
and like even just like the energy of the team seemed to be like, all right, we're coming for you, kind of deal, which doesn't sound like it, which I think, I don't know how all that works, but I thought that like usually those things, I mean, they're usually about money, but also like maybe it's different for coaches. For the teammates, they kind of get traded, but for the coaches, they're applying for a job. Is that?
So a coach lets it know that he's looking.
Okay.
Right? But the funny thing about that is you're still at work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
it's a conflict of interest.
It's got to be a little bit. What's the word? Acrimonious. It's got to be a little bit. It's got to be a little bit of tension. In that type of situation, right?
Okay.
Like I'm still paying you.
Yeah.
You're still supposed to try to get me to the league, but you're actively looking for another job.
You're printing off your resume on company paper.
Exactly. And then you make it, because the only way that you can actually get in the market is you have to make a public announcement. So you literally have to say it out loud too. So you can't sneak and wait until somebody calls you. You have to be like, hey guys, I want to leave my employer.
Yeah.
All right.
Who I'm currently employed with.
Yeah. Who's literally writing my check right now.
Yeah.
And you just go pick up your check and you're like, I saw the news.
Yeah.
Well, man, I just feel like, yeah, here's your money.
Yeah. You'll get a different team now.
But as far as the players, though, they come to work that day and get traded.
Yeah.
So to me, I don't really believe in the whole loyalty. Like when LeBron James left,
Like,
when
it's not
everybody
really
got
on
all
them.
mad.
Yeah.
And I was like, they would have traded him the second he didn't produce.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They have no loyalty. Even the coaches.
Right.
They would fire them. You know what I'm saying?
For them, like, ultimately the whole thing is about money. Like,
Right.
it's a sport, but it all comes down to the owners and what the owners are getting and not getting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anytime you're paying the prices that they charge at the stadium for one 12-ounce beverage,
Yeah.
it's all about the money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was trying to do the math one day of a regular in-stadium game, right? And for different sports, it can be a little different because in baseball you have 100, so you have maybe 86 home games, maybe a few more. Football, you only have 8. Only 8 games are played at home, unless you go postseason, and then you got a little playoffs, and then you may have a couple of games come back.
Right.
So
Yeah, you got to make
you
your,
have
you gotta
8
make your money
chances
up. Yeah.
to make this game work,
Yeah.
right?
And if your team is struggling that year, you're like, you're hurting.
And the Lions know that so well.
Oh, too well.
Right? I remember buying season tickets, and they were like, "Hey, you want some more tickets? We give you buy 2 season tickets, you get 2 for half off."
Yeah.
I was like, okay. And then the pandemic hit.
Yeah.
So I've never actually had season tickets. I've purchased them right before the pandemic. And of course I was like, this is never ending. Who's thinking about football right now, bro? So they called me and they were like, well, you could just roll them over to next season and you won't have to pay for the next season tickets. And I was like, or we can give you a full refund.
Yeah.
And of course I was like, well, give me the full refund.
Yeah. Like, it's such like an uncertain time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And on top of that, you got so much going on. Like, I'm sure you've seen it working in a hospital during the pandemic, right? It was actual mayhem. We were dropping people off, and it was weird.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Going to a hospital
Yeah.
with a sick person in the back of the ambulance. You get to the hospital, and nurses are just like
Head to toe,
Yeah.
looking like E.T. Like that horrifying scene in E.T. Everybody's gowned up and masked up, and I never felt like I don't know if it was fear or just the uncertainty of walking in and like not knowing what to expect when it really first happened, and like when people first started wearing masks, and then it's like, oh, like it kicked into gear in like a week, and we were wearing the cappers and all, the huge things, and like, yeah, that was such a crazy time.
yeah.
That aged me about double time, like in my like nursing career, just how much like,
You probably see you were working in the city at the time.
in the
too,
city,
right?
in the
Yeah.
ER, like, so it was like, not only was it summer full of trauma and like traumas, like
Regular
gunshots,
things, right.
car accident, all the things that come into a level 1 trauma center, and then on top of that, COVID nonsense and like all of that.
How did you guys? What was the triage going on? Let's say I did get shot, and I came to your hospital. What was the triage situation? Was it still the same as it's always been? You just got 17 people of COVID as well, or like how was that?
So the triage for the normal trauma victims was the same, but what was tough was that the resuscitation bay is where like the sickest of the sick or whatever. Yeah. So normally if somebody has either a stroke or a heart attack or they're having an asthma attack,
They get recessed.
they go to recess, as well as the trauma, the stabbing or the car
Right.
accident or whatever, the gunshot. So now when people would come in with any of the 7 or 8 symptoms of COVID, whether it be shortness of breath, fever, or it's just like, oh, I have COVID and I'm also experiencing this like difficulty in breathing or whatever it is, they would have to go to a separate room that was closed. And so the recess staff would go to that room, but then there would also be traumas coming in. So we're just like having to disperse, and like for for the rooms that was the COVID room, there would be a nurse on the outside scribing and getting orders from the doctor who's in there. So there's the nurse, a tech, and a doctor who's in the room. There's a team of people outside of like, depending on what it is.
Which is the exact opposite for those who don't know as a recess room. When
Yeah.
you go into recess, everybody's in there.
Yeah.
They put you on the table and you got your doctor, he's ordering the radiology tech, he's got the pharmaceutical,
blood
the
panels,
blood.
yeah.
Everything is inside that room. But now you only had the one doctor dealing with the COVID patient.
COVID patient, a nurse, and then like sometimes a tech if they can. So they're yelling at orders out the door to try to communicate for us to get medications. And then when you have the code blues, people coming in having CPR, then they're like, you're trying to run a code in between a room or in between a door.
So here's the question. How did it just dissipate? Like, did we just grow immune to it now? What do you think? I know you don't know the answer for real.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. It's like, because it seemed like one morning the world woke up and was like, we losing too much money. we got to let these people go back to their life.
Yeah.
If you got COVID, just, it's like a regular cold.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Now
That was
it's
the
like,
announcement. It
now
was
you
just
can get,
like, it's
3
no
days
longer
off work.
COVID.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened at the firehouse. They was like, oh, you got COVID, you're off on, we have what's called J's, which is a duty injury. Oh, you off. Don't call, don't come in here. Just go to your doctor. And then they had a room set up where they was giving like the CVS COVID test for you to get back on duty. But it was down at the health department. And you will park in a parking lot. And
Like the drive-through?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
They
did
were-
that at the hospital too.
that was hilarious to me.
It's crazy.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
I'm getting parking lot services for my illness or whatever. But they had centers set up where you would go when you thought you were over it, take the test. That test would come back negative or positive. Then you had to take it to our human resources, and then they would get you back on duty or whatever. And then one day it was just like, I got COVID. Oh yeah, that's cool. Come on. to
Yeah,
work.
can you still? Yeah.
Do you want to go to work? Are you calling off sick? Y'all was telling me what was going on if I said I had COVID. Now it's more or less like, that's nice. I got 2 kids and a dog.
Right.
Are you coming to work?
Yeah.
And I was like, when did this change? Which was funny because people still get COVID,
Yep. Still getting COVID.
but it's
Just
What are you
take a couple
thinking?
days off. So what do I have a couple different options of what I think it could be. I think it could be that it just like hit as hard as it did and then has kind of dissipated. Like the people that got it are gonna get it and like may still get it, but I think there's a bit of like the herd immunity. But I do think like with the vaccine, like it's kind of unfortunate that it was kind of forced upon everybody as a whole, but like it's showing that like it's not as crazy as it was, so that probably has something to do with it too.
yeah.
I don't love the idea that like I didn't want to get it, but I had to keep my job and like stay in the hospital.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it is what it is. Like I'm fine, but
yeah.
who knows in 10 years?
I was having a conversation with somebody, and they were quoting all of these YouTube facts.
Right.
Or YouTube, let me show you this post. And I was like,
Half the time it was a guy in his car, like talking at the camera. I got so many videos of like, oh, you got to look at this. Like how, and this is some guy in his car. Like, why aren't you doing more if this is what you actually believe?
why is this? I still got my scarf on.
I thought you.
Wow.
Hey, man.
Wow. You just set me up, huh, Vinny? Got me out here.
Got B-Rad in the house.
I didn't know. Well, it's too late now, but yeah.
Good. We can just not explain it.
Watch this on Spotify.
Continuity. Yeah.
Yeah. But yes, it was always that dude. He was just in his car, like, okay, listen, 5G was born to make. I seen this one so crazy. He started off and he was like, how many times have you seen kids eat lead paint? It's like, never. I mean, but that's the point, right? You eat it while you're not looking. But he was like, Yeah. How many people do you know had lead poisoning? None. Right. See, that was the government telling you that lead was bad for you. You know why? Because lead is a blocker of radio waves. 5G can't get through lead-painted houses. I was like, that was a long thought-out plan, my man, because they told us not to have lead in our house 70 years ago.
Before the internet was invented.
I was like, the people that said don't have lead paint are dead.
Yeah.
By the time the guys that invented 5G
From lead
came
poisoning.
That's why I don't know anybody from lead poisoning. They're all dead now.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's always funny to me when it's sort of like it was the one girl, she was doing girl math and she was like, if you save $1 a day, at the end of the year you'll have $300,000. And the dude was like, what? You know, the number is in the day. It's 365 days. You'll have $365. She did not want to accept that.
Yeah, I'm sure that took a bit to get to.
Oh yeah, obviously, there's some funny stuff out there, but theories always keep me going, just to look at them and just to see how people are rationalizing things. But the moon one was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Like when they showed the actual. Like, of course, I didn't see the moon landing. I wasn't alive.
Yeah.
And we weren't all huddled around my big screen TV watching the moon rise or the moon landing. But when they show some of the stuff that they've archived as this is what
like the footage
Armstrong was wearing when he was on the mountain, or when I see the video and I'm like, that's not accurate.
Yeah.
Like, you're on top of the moon. Like, is this the moon and you're on top? Like, you're not just on the earth. Like, technically, we are on the same thing that the moon would be, right? I shouldn't see the curve of it. I shouldn't look over here and that's the end of it. Like, oh, look, I'm on the earth. I'm on the moon. It's like, okay, that's a little shady.
Yeah, I'll believe you. I'll play along.
Right. It was one guy that made it so funny. He was like, so let me get this right. Armstrong is on the moon. We don't have cell phones. We don't have any of this yet. And the president gives him a call from a landline. He's like having a conversation with Armstrong on the moon with like a rotary phone.
Yeah.
How's it going up there, Neil?
Yeah, with relatively clear connection.
Yeah, I can't talk to a guy in the elevator. But
Yeah, I go through my parking garage at work and I lose signal. All right, so we are going to rate our bottle here, the Willet Straight Rye Whiskey. We've had a chance to try it neat, and then with the glorious ice ball.
yes.
I'll go ahead and rate it this time first. So we're going with rye. It's not on our bourbon rating scale here.
Yeah.
I don't know that we should necessarily give it a separate. We can still give it a Glencairn.
Want to?
Yeah.
Okay.
But this, so on its own, I will give this a 6.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Because same on my end, like I can appreciate a rye, but it's not my go-to either.
Right.
And the ice definitely opened up the rye, the spicy aspect of it.
Spices. Yeah.
Tastes delicious. Like nothing wrong with it by any means.
This is a rye I would drink.
Yeah.
This is definitely a rye I would drink.
So Manhattans make ryes make a Manhattan, and I would love to make a Manhattan with this. Now that I think about it,
Only thing I mix my bourbon with is a glass.
and some ice.
Yeah. That's all I need.
So, I'll give this 6 Glencairns.
6 Glencairns rated from Vinni.
That's 6.
So I take a lot of things into consideration when we're still rating it. this is a funny one for me, right? Because I'm not a rye fan.
Yeah.
So it threw me off neat. On a neat, it really, really did well. And if we're starting a whole nother scale for ryes, right?
Yeah.
If this has nothing to do with our bourbon,
Yep.
although we're using the Glencairns, this has nothing to do with our bourbon rating. So if this is a 6 on a rye scale, it has nothing to do with a 6 on the bourbon scale.
Yep.
Just to be clear before I give my rating. And I said that because neat, this was like a 7 for me.
Yeah, right. I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like straight up out the bottle, let it air a little bit. We gave it a little bit of swirl and we took it in. That was a 7, especially considering ryes.
Right.
And my feelings about rye.
Expecting it to be kind of worse in a word. Yeah.
To be honest, if I'm giving it a whole nother scale because it's a rye, this will have to be a 10, right? Because I've never liked another rye.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't like any other rye.
Anthony did say, like, you haven't had this. Like, you say you don't like rye, but you haven't had this. So that's
He did say that. This is a connoisseur of the
right. He's the rye guy.
Rye guys. Yeah, because he prefers ryes.
Yeah.
He likes ryes. And this, to be honest, if I had this the first time I ever had a rye,
Yeah.
I probably would like ryes.
You wouldn't say I don't like rye. Yeah.
Yeah. So I would like to change my first rating on a dry scale with nothing in there, just right out the bottle. This is an 8 for me.
Okay. I like that.
The cork pull was wonderful. That was a great sound. The nose on it was real fulfilling. You take it in both nostrils, keep your mouth open, pause, and this is like it was a good rye.
Yeah, it's palatable
Almost
to
I
you.
couldn't even tell it was a rye.
Right,
to
right.
be honest. Now, what turned it back into a rye was the ice ball.
Yeah.
Which was weird.
Yeah.
You know, but I guess that's how some of these things are because they say put a drop of water in it, let it open it up.
Yep.
Well, that ice ball, when it melted in there, it opened it up and it turned it right back into a rye, which took it down to a 6. You know, on my palate, on my taste levels. So if we're doing the rye scale, right out the bottle in a glass, let it air a little bit, this is an 8 for me. Put a ball of ice, it lose a couple of points, drop down. But if you like ryes, that ice may make it even better for you because it opened up those flavors that makes a rye a rye. So that's mine.
I like it.
All right. Cool. Now we'll be going into Shape and Sounds. Vinny, we are going to listen to a song that I like. I wrote it down for you so that you wouldn't mess up the name.
Yeah. Spell it out for me.
You wouldn't mess it up.
Yeah.
It's Joy Oladokin.
Okay.
And this is called If You Got a Problem. I hope you enjoy this song. It starts off, it's a little chilled out for me, but it's something that you can enjoy a nice whiskey to. If You Got a Problem by Joy Oladokin.
Cheers.
Cheers, my brother. That song put me in a real good mood sometimes when I'm just like, all right, what's going on? I need to focus. I will actually play the instrumental to that.
The both are great, but the instrumental is very the emotion is good, but it's like a good song.
It's just a vibe.
I like that a lot.
Vibe.
Yeah,
I like that one. What did it make you think about?
it did. So it gave me two the genre blending in that was cool. Like it gave me a few different artists. So one, do you know? I forget how to pronounce it. Jenny Aiko. There's her, and there's one other one named Hobo Johnson.
Yep.
You know him?
Yeah.
He's cool.
I like him.
And it's like a emo rap kind of thing.
That's you know what? I really like this segment of our podcast just to have that freedom with music, right? I honestly feel like this is how artists are. I don't think there's one artist that's so strict on his music.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe rappers, because it's a little bit different when it comes to
there's a different
rappers.
world there.
Yeah, it's a different avenue with their art, right?
It's
Rapping is supposedly almost I don't know if you ever heard of like interpretive dance.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what rap has taken on in that community, right?
Mm-hmm.
So your rap has to be about your struggle.
Mm-hmm.
So it closes your mind to a lot of different
Right.
sounds of music,
Mm-hmm.
right? Especially when that's who you are. Like
Yeah.
I'm a battle rapper. I'm a
Yeah.
R&B rapper. All other music has no soul because it's not coming from the trenches of struggle, right? Once you get past that and you start to listen to music, you start to pick up the different nuances of it. You pick up the appreciation of instruments,
Yeah.
the blending of instruments. And that's why I say I don't think any other musician is one. What is it? What is that called? One.
Like focus or genre.
Yeah,
or,
one
yeah.
focus, right? Like I may be country, but I listen to like a country artist listens to rock, listens to alternative rock,
Yeah.
listens to metal, listens to pop.
So it's always interesting to me, like when like different people will get interviewed for like whatever magazine or podcast, whatever, and it's like, oh, what are you listening to? And it's usually not of whatever genre they're in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's what's so good about music. So I don't know if I've said this on like maybe one of our first podcasts or maybe I've said it before, but my thesis when I was going through school, my thesis was on music and its effect on culture, right? And if you literally look back through time, listen to what was famous in that culture as far as music goes. And that's what you'll see for the culture. So I had a limited view, but I could see it as I went through, because everybody knows my age. I'm 52, right? So if you take the year I was born to the year we're in now, we're talking 1973 to 2025. Those are a lot of years and a lot of different cultures.
A lot of different eras.
Yeah, eras that's in there. So I was in the tail part of the 70s. I was in the 80s. I did the 90s. I was a part of the 2000s. The only thing that happens to humans is you find the one that you like and you're stuck there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why you see your uncle dressed like he's dressed, because he likes the era he's dressing like.
Yeah.
Right? Like in about 10 years, we can see a bunch of people dressed like NWA. They shouldn't be dressed like NWA.
Yeah.
Be like, oh, what you doing with that black jacket on and the skull he pulled tight?
Yeah.
It's like, this is how I dress, son.
I've done this all my life.
Yeah. So the paper was basically reflecting how music dictates your culture, right? And you can see it now. Whatever music a person listens to is 9 times out of 10 how they live their life. So I just picked my culture. If you listen to the music when I was growing up, let's say late 70s, early 80s, well, we can go a little past that.
Like when you really, like for you, when you really actually started to listen to music.
Which was pretty much high school, right?
Yeah.
I think all of our lives are affected in high school on which trajectory we're going to go into. So you get into high school. For me, that was 86. 86, I got into high school. Maybe 87. I was, either way, 86, 87. I came out in 91. That timeline...
That's when I was born. I'm sorry. I couldn't.
Were you really?
Yeah, 91.
What?
I couldn't
Did you
stop
just
it.
hit me with the Kevin Hart dog?
I stopped myself earlier from the 52 thing. I couldn't help this one.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
man. No.
It was a
All
thought.
right.
No,
Whatever.
seriously. It was a thought.
Young
I'm
buck.
not,
Keep going on.
Wow. What? Oh, that's crazy. All right. Anyway, we talk about that in a minute. But so
So the era.
My genre of music went from I'll pay your rent, Babyface loving a woman to where guys were what is considered a simp.
Yeah.
Right? But that was navigated because of our music. So the music, you had Jodeci, you had Babyface, you had Take Five, you had all of these groups talking about how much they would love this woman. Ralph Tresvant talking about a sensitive man, whatever. All of those songs dictated that culture. And you can see it. Like if you look back to those cultures, women weren't going out or trying to be chosen or going after men. It was more or less like they were sitting back and they were they were accepting being taken care of or
wanted
pursued.
to be wined and dined.
Yes, they wanted to be wined and dined, and the guys were cool with that. Right in the middle of that, NWA came out. Right in the middle of that, you had a change, right? And that's what our culture took on, right? It started to become that thug. Oh, man, I don't love nothing. I'm out here because the world is against me. It got angry. It got more and more angry. And now, for a quick second, it seemed like the music was going to try to change that culture. And that's when you had Public Enemy. And you had Queen Latifah. And you had KRS-One. Those guys who were talking about stop the violence, this and that. Let's change the narrative, right? I honestly feel like the music industry didn't want that. And they kept the same trail of the NWA thing.
Every superhero needs a supervillain.
Yeah, but who was our superhero?
Who was the hero? Yeah.
Yeah, who was the superhero?
Yeah.
It was like just a straight up demise of moral code. Because now you got these people that's feeling like, I'm just telling my story. I'm just putting it out here. Why are you trying to silence me? So now that recruited everybody to say, I'm not even going to listen to your other stuff. I want to be angry. And now it's just now getting to the point where rap is not as angry, right? Now it's more flamboyant. I got 6 cars with 2 cards in them and another car that drives me inside the car. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now it's more or less just
Showy,
flashy and showy. But the only problem is our mentality is still connected to how do I get that money?
How do you get there? Yeah. Drugs, women. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I honestly feel like, think about what's big now. Why are alcohols so known? It's because of the music, right? These rappers have
Brands
of alcohol, and that's one of their things. So I just like this part of our segment to accept the fact that music is influential, right? But the wider you have your horizons, the better you'll be.
Yeah. More rounded you are in regards to music or the art of music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The art of music is like, music is an expression.
Yeah.
Right? So if you focus on one expression, well, that's the expression that you're gonna have. Right? If I focus all of my energy on being mad, I'm gonna be mad.
Yeah.
If I focus all my energy on being happy, I'm gonna be happy. If I focus my energy on being well-rounded, then I'm gonna take all of them in. Right?
Appreciate the different positive aspects of each of them.
Yeah.
And take that with your
Because if I listen to this one and it's got a little hint of anger, right? And then I listen to this one who's got more happy. Well, now I'm gonna put them together and be like, or if this one is overly angry and this one is overly happy, but I enjoy both of them. I can take the good out of both of them,
Yeah.
and I can stay well rounded.
Right. And that's
like, well, yeah, you do have an issue. I mean, y'all were oppressed.
yeah. And that's life too. Like each day isn't all happy or all bad or whatever. Like every day is going to have different things. So you can listen to music for different feelings, different emotions. Like if you're listening to the angry one, maybe you're doing that on a happy day because it's like you can be in that space of like, oh, I can understand like that they're in an angry spot, but I can appreciate the music of it. Right. Whereas when for me, like when I'm having a bad day, sometimes I'm not necessarily trying to listen to the happy stuff, but I don't really want to listen to like the down, like heavy stuff because it's like that. I don't want to go lower into whatever I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So I need something kind of middle range or whatever it is.
I remember one guy I was listening to. He was given a talk, and he made the statement: "There's nobody harder on you than yourself. So why would you want to be alone when you're going through something heavy?" Because the only person that's going to give you any advice is the person that's the hardest on you. So isolation so I say that to say with music, right? If I isolate myself and then I listen to music, that's my friend at that point. That's my association.
Yeah.
That's who I'm gonna be around. So if I'm in the dumps and I listen to some depressing music, I'm gonna just keep going down in the dump.
Yeah. It's going to take you, just keep going deeper and deeper.
And I've seen music take me out of a situation,
100%.
take me out of a mood, right? And I'm like, man, I'm. Remember when you were a kid, you watched the scary movie, and then you was like, I gotta watch some cartoons now.
Yeah, before you go to bed, you got to watch something like lighthearted.
That's exactly what music is. It's a mood controller.
Yeah.
If you ask me, it's the thermostat for your life. If you if you cold, listen to something hot. If you hot, listen to something cold. If you lukewarm, listen to something hot.
Yeah, right. Because then, like, I agree. Because when you're lukewarm and you listen to something hot, you can appreciate. Like, you're not connecting with them on the anger level, but you're seeing where they are and like be like, oh, I get that, but I'm here, and like you can appreciate different things about it.
It can push you to where you need to be.
Yeah.
Right. You listen to one extreme.
Yeah.
You listen. That's one thing that I've learned, just with the understanding that we've come to have. Balance is the name of the game.
Yep.
Balance is the name of the game. Because we have all of those emotions. We have to balance our way through them.
Yeah.
We all angry. We all have the ability to be angry, jealous, happy, sad, lovable, hate. What's the happy medium between all of them, right? Some people hate should never be in your vocabulary. No, I hate what's wrong.
Yeah.
I hate injustice. I hate things that displeases a perfect understanding, right? If I hate those things, then now I'm disgusted when I see them. So I don't want to be a part of them. If the whole world was like that, we wouldn't have so much of the bad thing. Right?
Yeah.
And I've always, hey, buddy. Like this, I think we talked about it before, but the Charlie Kirk thing.
Yeah.
It's like I've never seen a person who was not as big turn into something big after their death. I've heard about it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you want to be a legend? Get killed or whatever. This era is shocking to me.
Everything, but what is most shocking to me is that how publicized, like there's nothing is private anymore. Like these things, like, because people will talk about with this specifically with Charlie Kirk, like, okay, that happened, but what about all these other things that happened prior with all these gun violence victims? The video, like, it's just out there, like and it's becoming more and more like nothing is out there or nothing happens without a video camera on it. So everything is just getting more and more publicized to where there's like all these heinous things are just right in front of you.
And it's I'm in the genre or
Mindset.
generation.
Oh, okay.
I'm in the generation of the internet is the internet. The internet is brought to you by Bad Batch Bourbon Bros. The internet is still not real to me. You know what I'm saying? I guess I was there when it was made, right? So it's still a catfish to me in my world. Like it's a place of information, and I can go to maybe a reliable source to get some information. But Facebook, Instagram, Twitter,
X.
is that one?
Twitter is X.
Oh, is it?
Now that Elon Musk has taken it over, it's now called X.
Okay, X. All of those things are fake to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe this. So when I see something on there, it's either, that's funny, or, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
And I keep it moving.
Yeah.
Right? As much as we talked about earlier about the conspiracy theories and how I dive into them sometimes, it still doesn't change my life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like it is whatever it is for at that moment.
Yeah.
It might be for entertainment. It might be for like an understanding of another point of view, or it may just be like, oh, I didn't know this.
Yeah.
right?
Personal research or whatever. Yeah.
It's never the end all be all.
Yeah.
It never affects my trajectory, especially if it's on the internet.
Right.
Like you hold more weight than anything I can Google because I know you,
Yeah.
because I see you, because I'm talking to you, right? You're real to me. I don't trust anything on this that much.
Yeah.
What I'm finding out is people trust this more than anything.
It's the newer generation. Like,
It's weird to me.
yeah, and it's scary with there's just this little rectangle with a server from Minnesota or wherever, like, that is bringing you this message of somebody's hate from North Carolina or from Texas, whatever, like,
Yeah.
all this nonsense. And
It's the dude in the car.
yeah, yeah.
It's the dude in the car that started like
A movement.
yeah. Which is so weird to me.
Yeah.
And it's that type of weird that I can't express.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I want to say it how I feel it, but I can't.
And it, like, because it doesn't even compute internally. Like, it doesn't make sense.
It's weird. Now, he had his opinions on the African American community, and he had his opinions on what played its demise in the African American community. Whether I agreed or didn't agree, it was his opinion.
Right.
And that's why I say this is not real.
Right.
Because just like nobody tunes in to Bad Batch Bourbon Bros that don't like bourbon, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nobody is tuning in to hear like, I hope not. I hate bourbon. Let me see what they talking about.
Yeah. We're not that big yet.
Yeah.
We got to get some bots.
We on our way.
Yeah. we got to be big to get haters.
And that's exactly where that comes from. The word haters comes from a simple. Sydney said something that was so profound. People fight over differences.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow. Just to think about that. People fight and kill over differences. Not affects, right? Just differences.
Yeah.
Like this dude, he didn't make law. He didn't affect law. He didn't affect principles. He didn't have anything to do with the judicial system.
Yeah. He wasn't having any part in making any laws or any sort of like future. At the moment, like, who knows if he would have pursued whatever, but like at the moment, he's not doing.
At the
any,
moment,
yeah.
he had none of that, and it didn't look like those were his aspirations. He never ran for any kind of position to be in power, right? So you literally telling me that this guy turned on the camera, said what he said was right, and then went to the most diverse place in the world, which is a college campus. This is a college campus. I go to this college campus and I say my views. And I know that I can come to this place because a lot of people don't share my moral code, right? Which is not a horrible moral code, but for whatever reason, I can go here because this is the place where they teach you to be vocal. They teach you to have your own thought. They teach you to be a free thinker. So now I'm gonna come here, say some views that might irritate people, and make a living out of it. And then a 22-year-old guy decides that instead of turning the radio off or not listening to you or not going to your podcast,
Swiping up and closing the phone.
That's how simple it is to silence people you don't like. Now I don't hear anybody I don't want. Nobody can come in my circle now.
Get a flip phone. Yeah.
It's that simple.
Yeah.
But instead of me doing that, I go get a rifle. I climb on top of a building. I sit here and I wait to shoot you. And then I throw my own life away. Well,
Yeah.
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 We
Yeah.
It's not forensic files. Easy, guys.
Yeah.
You almost took me there. To be honest, assassinations back in the day. Nope. You know what? I'm going through a whole process in my head right now. But assassinations back in the day, I can understand a little bit more than now. Right?
Things were back then. I feel like people had a little bit more power, or there was a little bit more influence. Now there's so many hoops and things you got to go through to even affect or change anything. Is that what you mean, or?
Well, I think we're saying the same thing, but we have a different view on it, right?
Sure.
So back in 1970, let's say 1960, 1970, when these assassinations were happening, they were assassinating people who actually had an effect on civilization, right? Nobody assassinated a Charlie Kirk, right? To be honest.
Was there that back then?
There may have been. We don't know.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, yeah.
Everybody had an opinion.
Yeah.
Charlie Kirk is a dude with an opinion.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like in my neighborhood, there was always a guy that was like, don't talk to white people, or don't talk to Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? But he was confined. He was confined to that street.
He didn't have a platform.
He didn't have a platform, right? So nobody cared. And we had a couple of white friends that lived on the street. Hey, don't talk to them, man. They don't love you. And I was like, all right, Mr. J. And kept it moving. You know what I'm saying? So when an assassination happened back then, it was because that person was truly affecting something, right? If you think about the Martin Luther King assassination, he was actually bringing together a community that was being oppressed. And those oppressors were, like, we all read the Bible. The Egyptians even got worried about the Israelites, right? Hey, y'all growing in number and y'all can get strong and overpower us. Let us find a way to oppress you, right? So they kept that mentality going. You can say that for the activists, right? You can say that for Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Medgar Evers, all of those people. They were trying to unify and oppress people to make a change. And it was working. Charlie Kirk, for all intents purposes, whether you agree with him or didn't agree with him, didn't change anything other than comments.
And he was making money off of content, but it wasn't like that. His stance is what whatever percentage of the population already has, and they were just tuning in because they already have this stance.
Right.
Or
people that hated that stance and felt like they could make a difference by objecting it.
And commenting of hate or whatever, yeah.
Which is even stupider.
Yeah.
Right? So here's another thing. Have you ever heard of Kevin Samuels? So Kevin, you got to look up Kevin Samuels when you get a chance. Kevin Samuels was the equivalent of Charlie Kirk. However, his focus was on women who thought that they deserved better, right? So he would target the female community, and he would say, and he had titles, right? He had a female, and then he had a high value man. So he has a vision of a high value man as a man making 6 figures or more, has established, 6 figures or more, established homeowner, business owner, money. He's the high value man. And his whole point was every woman think they deserve this man.
Yeah.
Right? And in actuality, not many women deserve this guy. So he would say that and then turn the phones on. And the funny thing was women would call back to back to back to back. Now, he don't know these women, didn't say that he was talking about these women, didn't even bring up a name, a general name, like, oh, Keisha's one a high-value man. He never said any of that. But women will want to call in to prove their point.
Yeah.
So that's what I was saying when it comes to Charlie Kirk. It was more or less like you had the people that believed him and the people that didn't believe him, and both wanted to be in the conversation, right? So these women would call and be like, I deserve a high value man. He was like, on the scale of 1 to 10, and you can be a 7, what do you rate yourself?
That sounds familiar. Maybe I've
Yeah,
heard
you
of
may.
that. Yeah.
And then he would go he would just demolish these women,
Yeah.
right? And he had one lady at one point, he was saying how tall are you? I'm 5'7". How much do you weigh? Well, I haven't weighed myself in a long time. Okay, what dress size do you have? What do you mean? What you wear clothes, don't you?
Yeah. Were you a pitcher or a catcher in softball?
But it always amazes me on how active people are to convince you to change your mind.
Yeah.
Right? Like men, to this point, right? The same guy, Kevin Samuels, he started out dogging out men. He was like, men, y'all think y'all all sweet because you ain't nobody. Men didn't call in. Mm-hmm. They were like, okay, have your opinion, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
In your little basement with your microphone
Right.
and your hat. Congratulations. Mm-hmm. You think I don't deserve a woman.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, I'm going to go get me a woman.
Right, right.
He changed the topic and said women.
He wasn't getting enough hits.
Yeah, I guess, I don't know what his mindset was, but one day he decided, yeah, and women, y'all ain't right. Phone lit up. Phone lit up.
Yeah.
And it's because they're more apt to argue, where men are more apt to climb up on the building with a rifle. You know what I'm saying? Which is weird, but either way, I don't even know how we got here. But
yeah, just even the
was that the song? She said, if I got a problem, you can count on me. Hello, this is Bad Batch Bourbon Bros Rabbit Hole.
Oh yeah. You've just got taken down.
You've just been rabbit holed by the Bad Batch Bourbon Bros. All right, Vinny. So now we're going to talk about being in a perfect world. We've talked about all of the shortcomings of the world that we're living in. Now we're going to talk about being in a perfect world. This is perfect from the top to the bottom. Perfect weather, perfect food, perfect health, perfect understanding. This is a perfect existence. Same community, but it's all perfect now. What would you look forward to in that type of existence?
What am I looking forward to? The one I was thinking about today was I'm looking forward to see not only what our transportation is going to be, but what the fuel. Is that yours too?
Yes! That is so weird. I was getting on my motorcycle saying the exact same.
All right, we
okay.
we can stay on the same one. Like if we have a lightning moment, let's seize the lightning moment. Yeah,
let's transportation it.
Yeah, yeah. What kind of fuel? Because so there is in my head, it's one of two things: is we'll find a sustainable resource. Or the other thing is like, if someone wants it to become, and we just have a transportation, we could just have transportation. It doesn't have to have anything.
So that is, we are so on the same page. Transportation was like my biggest concern this morning, right? Mm-hmm. And I was like, what is transportation going to look like in a perfect world? And I played it over in my head, right? So it was like, for one, what is transportation? Mm-hmm. For one, it's a time saver. Mm-hmm. So my transportation needs is based on my timetable. So if I have to get to somewhere, but there's no timetable on it, anything can be my transportation at that point, right? So what stops what I'm using now as transportation in a perfect world, right? So we have exhaust, we have cost, we have resources. Those are the three things that determines my transportation or affects my transportation. At this point, I feel like it would just be straight horses or animals or something because
bicycles.
Hey, bicycles, human propelled transportation.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, okay, I'm walking.
Yeah.
I'm riding a horse or I'm riding a bike. Right? Something that I don't need any kind of resource for. Because it's no rush.
Yeah, right.
Because in a perfect world, time is in a perfect.
Yeah, it is not as much of a factor.
Yeah.
Or isn't a factor.
It's not a factor at all. Hey, I want to see you. Okay. Well, come on through. All right. I'll be there when I get there.
Yeah. That's a very good. I never really even put it into that perspective because, yeah, like the reason for needing transportation is to get there in a certain amount of time.
Yeah. Back in the day, when there were festivals needed to get to, you got up, packed up, and you got there when you got there. You took into consideration whatever transportation you had to move you to the place by that timetable.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, when the festival was going to be occurring.
Yeah. Hey, the festival starts in 3 months. How long does it take me to get there with the transportation I have available to me?
Yeah.
Well, 5 weeks by camel.
Yeah, you get the abacus out.
Yeah. How's old Betsy doing out there? We 3 days away. I'm missing 2 kids.
Yeah.
But that's so weird that we both had the same understanding or the same thing today. Transportation in a perfect world. What will it look like?
Yeah. What's it gonna
And is it going to be the transportation we have now, or is it going to be, because the transportation we have now can be used in a cleaner.
Yeah. Now that I feel that I feel like there's got to be something with like hydropower. Like we got to develop
Water has to be.
Yeah.
Because it's in abundance.
Right. And it's
you let me do a whole podcast with a bandana on. But they just got canceled by
by the FCC.
by Let. Only our strong followers know who that is.
Yeah.
Easy, boy. Easy. No, but yeah, transportation.
So, yeah.
It would be a wonderful thing. But thanks for checking in with the Bad Batch Bourbon Bros. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Once again, we are pouring bourbon, shaping sounds, and sharing stories. I'm David.
And I'm Vinny.
And I hope you enjoy this song we're closing out with. Mm-hmm. And I get on either my motorcycle or I get in my car, and the sun has to be just going down.
Mm-hmm.
Like that red sun. Mm-hmm. That red sun right over the horizon. And I drive west. Dude.
You like that, and you get lost in it, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
what is it? Where do you escape to in that? Like, so when you listen to this in those times, where does it bring you? What?
it takes me to a calm.
Okay.
Just a straight calm. Like, stop stressing.
Yeah.
Stop giving that energy. Dude, man, you might have just, yeah. That song gets me out of my stress state. Mm-hmm. That's like, all right, either I almost died or I almost got a divorce. Mm-hmm. It's those are the two times I play that music to just sort of like breathe. Mm-hmm. Breathe, Dave. Breathe.
I like that. Yeah, I mean, everybody needs some sort of, and music is one of the ways.
And
to
I guess I would have never shared that we on the vibe today, bro.
We are.
So, we are on the same wavelength today. Mm-hmm. We had the same looking forward. Either way, see, we're all connected, man. I'm telling you. You're done, Caleb.
That's it. That's done. Where was that? That's a wrap.